Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 3 of my game plan ARK Survival Evolved on the island. So today we're going to tame ourselves a dinosaur if all goes well. So no promises there, but that's our goal. Yeah, so we're going to need a few things to get that going. I do want to move our storages into here, so I think... Oop, it's going to load up there for a second. I think I want to build 2 of these if I can. Oh, 3. That'll work too. It's always nice to have more. And then we do want to build a... You know what? I'll just get 2 for now, because I want to build a preserving bin, which should even have the resources to build that. Yeah, we need more stone. So let's go back. We got some stone in our chest over here. Let's get up over here. Perfect. Crafting. Boom. We also want to build one of these bad boys. We need more stone again. Need more stone again, do we? Or no, we just need hide. Because we'll need it to make narcotic and such. So we'll build that. This is one of the ones that has to be placed on a foundation. So yeah, we definitely want that. And that'll also be how we can make some spark powder. So with our stuff in our inventory here, let's move what we can. Take with us until we're full. We'll actually demolish this. Get everything a little bit more condensed for us, and we'll demolish this one. And can we carry more? Looking at our weight. Ooh, we can grab... We actually can grab all of it. Alright, so we're still good. Okay, and I'm going to put these down here so I can get them placed right away. Run back up over here to our base. I may regret building this far back, but it should be safe at a very minimum. Let's put the preserving bin next to the fire. I think that'll be helpful. Let's place these guys over here. There we go. We'll want to get more of those as well placed, but in here we're going to put all the stuff that's going to go bad. These are seeds to grow stuff. We're just going to get rid of those for now. We're not going to be doing any farming anytime soon. It's easy to get seeds later on. We'll want to keep those. We might as well keep all the berries for now because we have plenty of room in here. It doesn't take more spark powder if you have more stuff in here. It just takes it, period, regardless of what you have in here. So we'll put anything that can spoil in there. We'll drop that. Those we want to go in there as well. That should be everything. We're going to hold on to the cooked meat in our inventory because that's what we're eating. We'll want to place this out. I'm going to place it next to the preserving bin, which actually may be impossible with all the stuff here. Nope. Okay, that'll work out. Now, if we go into there, we're going to want to put stone and flint in, and we're going to hit A to craft all of it possible. So it's going to work on crafting that. We'll take what it has so far, since it's going to take a little bit of time. We'll put it in here to start getting this thing working. As you see, it consumed one of them. It burns it super slow. So you can see it's working now. This guy done. Yes. We'll put the fire out. And actually, yeah, we'll hold on to all that. Okay. Over here, I'm going to have one for building materials and one for basically everything else. So I'm going to put this stuff, which I consider to be more valuable, in here. We'll put that at the very top there. And this is more building material stuff, and I'll put stone into this one as well. Okay. That's working. The other thing actually we can do, since we have some here, we'll grab the meat and the narco berries that we have. We're going to put these in here, and we go to consumables, drugs, hit A. It's going to craft 11 of them, which should be... It's going to be almost all that we can make. So we'll let it work on that. It's done with the spark powder. We'll grab this and this out of here. Put this into here. It can hold up to 100 in a stack. And then in the building materials box, we'll put the stone. Okay, so to get what we need, actually we have... I think we're going to tame one dino right away. We're going to put in our slot some berries. And it has to be the 0 slot. And I'll tell you why in a second. And I'll explain why we're taming this dino once we get to it. Not that. Oh, goodness, not that. And we'll see if he's actually still where I think he might be. That guy that was up here, he's still up there? Oh, he might have gotten down. Oh, no, he's still up there. Can we get to him? That's the real question, actually. If we can't, then no big deal, but we're going to tame one of those right now. If we can find one that's accessible to us. Yeah, those river rocks down there would be a good source of metal for us, too. We might be able to get up to him. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get him down, though, after we tame him. That's part of the issue. Come on, get up there. Oh. Oh. So close. Okay, well, we'll go tame another one. That one might be actually stuck up there, period. So these are lystrosaurus we're looking for. Oof, I'm getting tired. It is hitting a little glitchy. I don't like that. I think it's because I'm recording and it's not used to that. Just doing that. But I don't know. I might do some adjustments. Oh, level up. We have another level up. We'll go weight again until we get up to 400. Then I'll stop working on weight. And I did do a level up because off camera I did build up the rest of the walls you saw on our shack there. So I did like hardly anything, but a little bit. So we got fur stuff, which we'll need when we go north later on, but we're not going to worry about it right now. I don't even know what a Procoptodon is, so we're not going to worry about that. That requires a lot to build anyways, but this is what we got last episode. I'm not going to worry about any of those either. Let's go back up through actually and see if there's anything I'm going to need to learn these anyways to do the hide stuff. No, I don't need any of those. Going through here. Standing torch, don't need that. The cooking pot, we're going to need that, so we'll learn that. Parasaur saddle, I think we're going to learn that because we're probably going to want to ride a parasaur once we get one. We're not going to learn that one. Small crop plot, I think we have to learn that to learn other things later on, but we'll ignore it for now. Let's see if there's anything else I really think we should get. Rafts are great, so you can build on them. So I usually build a few mobile bases, and then I can kind of travel around the outside of the island. It's hard to take them through rivers, but they're easy to travel around the outside of the island and just kind of travel around and gather stuff up. Ooh, a trike saddle. We'll definitely want a trike saddle, so we'll learn that guy. We probably can start learning the rest of the hide stuff as well. And that's all of our Ingrams. So there we go. Okay. Well, I mean, we still have some Ingrams, but that's what we got for now. All right, we're looking for lystrosaurus. Very low level creatures. Our body's over there. I'm tempted just to chop it up just to get that green thing out of the way. And I don't know how the thumbnails are going to look on these guys. Ooh, I don't want to fall too far. Just because, yeah, I've never taken screenshots on ARK or anything like that, so I don't have any tips or tricks or anything for that. If you guys have any offerings of help, I will take it. Yep, wild male otter there. Yeah, just let me know. Oh, I'm always looking for help doing things, but let's see. There's a few wanted around here. I mean, we killed a couple of them, but they're low level, so low level creatures tend to be on the beaches, depending on what area, I guess I should say. Some areas they have dangerous creatures on them, but nope, don't see them. So lystrosaurus, while we're looking for them, I'll just talk a little bit more about them. They are a passive tame, and what that means is you just feed them stuff. You don't have to knock them unconscious. There's basically two taming methods in the game. You either have to knock a creature unconscious using narcotics or like tranquilizer darts or narc arrows, stuff like that, or you just kind of feed them because they're usually calm creatures, and you feed them until they are, oh, here we go, here's one right here, until they like you. So you need the stuff you're going to feed them in that far right slot, which they like mejo berries, which are the purple berries. So there, it says E to feed, and there's taming's already at 32.4%, so we'll probably have to feed him 2 or 3 more times. Now it says wait till he's hungry again, so we're just going to kind of wait on that. Now we can go off and gather resources we want, which we're actually going to gather some berries because we need more narcotic berries, or narco berries, which are harder to get. We'll gather a few. So we want to keep track of where he's at too. We don't want him to get too far away from us. And then we'll come back over to him. Another thing too, a lot of people don't realize, I don't know if this is available at all, but if you go over to taming list, it'll show us his status and I can track him. So it'll show me where he's at all times. So if you're taming multiple dinos, and there's another one over there actually. If you're taming multiple dinos, that's pretty useful. We might as well tame another one over here. That one's level 18. That one will take a little bit longer to tame because it's a higher level, but not too much longer. We'll go tame this guy as well. Or go feed him another one. There we go. Inventory, we can go over here. We can track all again, so we have them both being tracked. Oh, actually, that might be useful. Yep, one's male, one's female, so you can actually breed them in order to make more of them. Now, these guys, the advantage of having these guys around is if you, once they're tamed, you can go up to them and hit E, and it'll pet them. And basically that makes them happy, and then any other tamed dinos that are around them will get an experience boost while they're sitting there just next to that dino, or next to these lystrosaurus. So they're not useful for combat or for transportation or anything like that, but they help you level up dinos pretty quick. So and they're a super easy tame, so that's why we're just going to tame a couple of them real quick. And they also will lay eggs, which eggs are very useful for kibble. Well, the females will lay eggs, I should say. But yes, you need eggs to make kibble, and kibble is basically almost required to tame like T-Rexes and higher level dinos, which we'll want to worry about later. So we'll start slowly saving up stockpiles of eggs if we find them. They're kind of rare if you're not trying to get them. So we'll want that just to make it a little bit easier, but we should be able to feed them each again. Yep. You'll probably need 2 more. This guy actually might need 2 more as well. We'll run over to him. Feed him. Yep, he's almost done. All right, go gather some more berries. And they might be getting close to being hungry again. So yeah, these are super quick. And I do have the taming set to go faster, so yours won't tame probably that fast if you're playing the game as well. I have it set, I think, to 2 times speed just to make it easier, so you guys aren't suffering watching me tame stuff all the time. And this one should be tame, and then the other one just needs 1 more. Perfect. That one's tame. Oof. What is it? Is this the female or the male? I don't know. Lystro. How about that? I usually name them. I'm not very creative with my names. I apologize. So you hit pet it, and that will give you that boost. It'll have a experience symbol above its name, and everything like that. But we're going to go ahead and go into the menu here. And also, too, notice this heat symbol here. So we're probably actually losing health. Yep, slowly, because it's so hot out. So that happens sometimes. We could probably do that to cool off a little bit. We'll see what that does. So we can go into here. We will untrack that one. Okay, so that was the female. So we'll rename it. So if we go into here, there's all sorts of different options. Harvest settings. I think you can set these guys off to... oh, maybe you can't set these guys off to harvest stuff. Some of them you can set off to harvest on their own. Oh, we're dehydrated. Let's get... we definitely want to get some water in us because we are in apparently a very hot zone. Let's go get some more. Where's he at? We'll tame him real quick. They should follow you. Yep, they'll follow you until you tell them not to, so that's how they start off after they've been tamed. There we go. This one's going to be Lystro. We'll name the other one something different here in a second. And let's get... fill up all of our water. Okay, you guys should both... options. So you can unclaim them. That means you're gonna make them no longer a tame dino of yours. You can export them to like a different game save. You can spay them so they can't reproduce anymore. But we'll do this. We'll do... we'll do this. Something more creative. Lizzie with a Y. Yeah, I'm not very creative with names. I apologize. Now they're actually both giving themselves... they should be each giving themselves a taming boost or a XP boost by doing that. We'll untrack all that. So there we go. What are we, 13 minutes in this episode? All right, let's get these guys back home so they're safe, which we are losing health like crazy because of how hot it is. We actually might need to just... you guys... we might actually die. Well, wow, we are that warm. There, now we're at least not hot anymore. Are we still losing health? Nope, it's going back up. Perfect. All right, we'll hang out here for a second. Now, there are whistle commands, so U is to have them stop following you. T is to have one of them follow you. So I can do one of them, and then I can do the other one. U to stop them all. Or I can hit J to have everything follow me, which can be a little obnoxious sometimes. So just be careful with that. Yep, we're just going to hang out here until we heal. I think we need a... so if you see this symbol down here, if you eat meat, it's actually giving you a little bit of a boost to your health as well. So if you need to heal really quickly, you can also sometimes do that. All these tips I'm telling you too, I forget them occasionally, so yeah. I don't know what else to say other than that. Well, obviously that didn't help, so let's put that stuff back on. So we have some armor at least. Once our health gets back up, we'll try to go to our base. You can build AC units and different air conditioning units and stuff like that to help you out. I did not know this was that hot of an area on the island, but we'll make it work. Oh, that's too hot. Go back in. Oh, anyhow, what time of day is it actually? I guess I should look. That's around noon, so that's probably the hottest point of the day for us, which I guess that kind of makes sense that it's that way. I'm about ready to be prepared mentally to run for it. Have you guys follow me in a second. Slowly getting our... Oh, the rain is here, so we should be fine no matter what we're doing. Oh, wow. It's still that hot? Easy. Well, we'll try for it anyways. We're committed now. The next dino I want to try to tame today... These guys are so slow. Might take us forever to get them back. But the next one I want to try to tame is probably a parasaur, because they're good pack animals. They just make it easier to carry a lot of stuff around. Well, while they're working on that, I might as well pick berries while I'm waiting for them to catch up at times. We've got a lot of stone from right there. Triceratops are really scary. They just sound so big when they're moving around, but they just won't attack you until you attack them. You have to be careful too with a lot of dinosaurs like that, because if there's other Triceratops in the area and you attack one of them, they'll usually all come attack you. So come on, guys, you guys can make it around that rock. There you go. Lizzie and Lystro. And we're about to be injured again from this. This is craziness. Well, if we die up here, it's not that big of a deal. Really, honestly, doesn't matter, because we'll just respawn from the bed and be 100% good to go. The bed does have a cooldown rate, so it takes it a little bit of time before you can use it again after you respawn in it or respawn using it. So be a little bit careful about that. All right, guys, you guys need to hurry up. I want to get you guys at least close to the base before I die. Yep. I know, we're injured. But at least when we lose our stuff, it'll be up here. So we'll just run over here from our little shack and come pick it up, so it won't be that big of a deal. He's coming. There you are. There's Lystro. We lose Lizzie? Oh my goodness. Come on, Lizzie. There you go. Yeah, if you outrun them too far, then they will just stop, because they'll get kind of confused. Yeah, we should be able to make it pretty close. We'll at least get into our little tunnel area here. Oh, see, now we're actually probably gaining health back because it's not as hot anymore. Look at that. I bet you, what time is it actually? Yeah, I bet you it was just around that time of day. But yeah, now we're gaining back health just fine. Come on, guys, you can do it. We're almost back. Guess I can keep picking berries now again, now that I'm not worried about dying. I'll actually probably keep my dinos in this little area here. I think this is probably a good spot just to keep them for now. Eventually I do want to build like my base in here, but now that I got them both in here, we'll get them a little bit further in, just so they're not going to be in the way. And there you guys go. You guys are stopped and good to go there. Oh, this guy's going to be obnoxious, isn't he? Come on. Just attack me already. Oop, I didn't mean to throw that. Whoopsie daisies. Come on. Attack me already. Ooh, missed him. I don't want to throw all my spears. Yep, that's not good. I was gambling. I just wanted to get him out of the way. Don't want him to attack my other dinos either, but they shouldn't have anything on them terribly valuable to steal, so. Just psyching me out, I think. Okay. We'll run back over the base, at least until he does decide to attack us. Here we go. Okay, and here, let's put the stuff we want to keep, which we'll keep the mejoberries or the mejoberries, depending on how you want to pronounce it. But those, we got a lot of narcotic, or a lot of narco berries out of that. So, we do need meat to rot, so I'm actually going to split this all, so then they'll all rot in 2 minutes here. So let's go ahead and drop those, drop those, drop those, drop those. And let's go to our, and here, we'll put that in there and those guys in there, and we should be able to craft a couple more. We can drop that. All those guys. Those guys, while they are rotting, we're gonna make some arrows. We'll get that out of the way there. What else do we need? We need flint, of course. I need that. Flint, crafting, craft a mount. We'll craft, I think 50 arrows would be a good start. And then to craft a bow, we need some wood. So let's grab some wood out of here. Got enough, thank goodness. And then that'll get us a bow. And then we can apply the narcotics to the arrows after we have them. Let that rock through that real quick. Those things do despawn, obviously, because we dropped a bunch of stuff last time we were in here. And I'm not even going to use spears anymore now that I have a bow. So that's usually my weapon of choice anyways, until I get a crossbow, which we'll get one of those fairly soon. I'll put that into there. And actually, let's go into here. Let's grab what we do have worth of narcotics. Come on now. Okay, there we go. So if I can access it. We're going to use those in just a second. So crafting, let's make all that we can of the narco arrows. And we can store a lot of this other junk that we have in our inventory here. We got a lot of fiber because we were picking berries. We don't need these guys anymore. We can put the... I try to stay as organized as possible when I'm playing, but it doesn't always work out that way. Oh, we need to craft a couple of bolas. Thatch stone. Do we have any stone? A little bit. I think that's all we need for bolas. Oh, we need hide too. That's right. Let's move that over. We'll craft 3 of them. That should be a good start. And we'll put them down here in this item slot. All right, we'll transfer that back into there. As you can see, our meat rotted, which is perfect. I know it seems kind of like a waste, but we're going to use it for making something that's very valuable to us. So we should be able to make 21 of them. Okay, well, we'll come back and get the rest out of there later. After a creature is knocked out, you don't have to feed it narcotics to keep it unconscious. That's the most efficient way and usually the most resource efficient way, but you can just feed them narco berries if you want. So we'll get some of that in a little bit here. That should be everything we need to go tame ourselves a parasaur. And if we can do that, that would be fantastic. And then, oh, to feed them, parasaurs are going to want to eat mejo berries. We'll transfer those over. 6 should be enough to get us started, plus the narco arrows. So I'm going to arm them on here by dragging them onto there. So now it's narco arrows, which we don't want to use these to shoot at regular things, because it won't be good. But we're actually going to go to number 9 because we're going to want to bolo it first, whatever it may be. And we are level up, so we'll take care of that real quick. Let's go down, drop down to 24, and we're starting to get into stone stuff, which is awesome. So we can probably start working on getting the resources needed to build some stuff later on here. Maybe not this episode, but next episode about, you guys are just circling those. You guys better not, you better not kill my lystros. I'll be very angry with you. Those birds, actually, if you tame them, they're very useful, which hopefully we'll be able to tame one. They're hard to tame simply by you have to wait for one to land on the beach, then you can throw a bolo around it. Or I guess you can shoot them out of the air, but I think it's more efficient to wait until they land. But the tricky part with them is, oftentimes when you're trying to make them unconscious, if you're using a bow and arrow or using a crossbow and trank arrows, it'll kill them before it'll actually knock them unconscious. Because obviously the shooting them with arrows is going to do damage. But yeah, it can be a little bit tricky. Parasaurs, you can shoot them and chase them until they go unconscious, but it's much easier to use a bola, as you'll see here in a little bit, if we find one. Drink some water. They usually hang out around, I mean, they're all over the map, to be completely honest. They're everywhere. They're pretty common, but beaches are usually good spots to find them. Bolas don't work on triceratops to hold them down, so it's not an efficient way to tame them. But let's see here. There's another lystro. It's guys are all over the place. Well, we don't need more than the 2 we have. Oh, here's a loot drop too. We're gonna go ahead and grab that. I'll put that away for a second. Oh, we're tired. So they do despawn after a while. They don't just hang out here forever. But usually if they come to this place once, they'll come here again. So this isn't too bad as far as distance from our base goes. Oh, we're being attacked. Let me deal with that first. I'm actually just gonna fight him with my hatchet. Ooh, hopefully he doesn't kill us. He might actually kill us. Oh, and we died. Well, we'll run back and get our stuff. He ate our body anyways, but all our stuff will still be there. So we'll respawn in... We'll do our bed just because we know where that's going to be at. So we'll respawn there. And... look at that. We're dying almost once an episode. Fantastic. Okay. Let's head out and we'll go back to where our stuff's at. You guys hang out here, Lystro and Lizzie. We'll be back for you. But that was a Dilophosaur. So you saw it kind of had that blinding effect when it spit in our eyes, which is just fabulous, really. You can see the green in the distance there. Oh, man. We are tired. Wait for a second here. You can regain stamina while you're still walking, but I find it just easier to just wait and build it back up, so you're just always kind of running where you're going. We will invest some of our experience levels into stamina. We'll also invest some into movement speed and a little bit into health. And we'll probably even do a little bit into fortitude. Fortitude will help us down here. It's kind of that ability to resist hot and cold, which is very useful. Well, let's grab some water. Problem we're gonna face is we're gonna need to get up there, grab our stuff, and then immediately be ready to fight something. Hopefully we don't lose what was in that loot drop either, because that had some good stuff in it. There's the Dilophosaur that was fighting us. Transfer all. And we're gonna grab stuff out of here for this despawns. So Fiumia settle, we'll grab one of them. Oh no, it despawned before we grabbed any of it. Oh goodness. Well, that happens sometimes. Ooh, there's a dead dodo here. Well, since we're still on the... I think if we had fought that thing with arrows, we would have obviously been a little bit more successful. So I'm gonna get some arrows ready to go. In case we do have to fight anything again, like a Dilophosaur. Versus using an axe. That was a pretty high level, well, not really a high level one, but it was a, for where we're at in the game, that was a higher level one. Level 27, so fighting it with a stone axe probably wasn't the wisest idea. We could tame a Pteranodon right now by the same method, but we can't fly it yet anyway, so there's not really a point to having him other than for flying on him, which I'm surprised we have not seen a parasaur yet. And we're not going to move inland to go find them just because it's just too dangerous for us to do, especially this early on. We definitely want to try to find one down here, if at all possible. Alright, I'm still not seeing any. Well, there's one right there. Okay, perfect. Let's switch to the bolo. Or the bola. Those birds are gonna be a problem. We can get him a little bit away from those birds. We're not trying to fend off those birds while we're trying to tame them. That would be best. Here we go. Level 32, that's actually a really good one for us as well. So the bola will wear off, so we need to be quick about getting the narc arrows good to go. Switch into that, and then hopefully we have enough to knock him out. You just do this until he goes unconscious, basically. There we go. Open the inventory. So this torpor, you have to keep that up while he's being tamed, but we'll put those in to get him tamed, and as his food goes down, he'll eat one and slowly become tamed. But while we're doing this, let's get our clothes back on. Okay. Yeah, we're a lot farther from the base than I wanted to be, but the good news about this is, well, first let's switch back to our arrows that are more defensive. If we run out of narcotic while we're taming him, which I don't think we will, but if we do, he's already taming pretty quick, which is fantastic. Just understand too, that would have been half as fast. And the good thing too, so if your taming is effective, you can see their taming effective is 99.8%, so he'll go up an extra 15 levels when he tames. So right now he's level 32, so he'll be a level 47 when he's tamed, which is a pretty good level for a parasaur. So he should be able to be a good pack animal for us and a good first mount for us. And they can harvest berries while you're on them, and they can attack, but they're not obviously the best attackers or the strongest attackers. So we may not even have to use any narcotics on them, which would be fabulous. But we'll just keep our bow ready to go so we can attack anything that comes our way. And crafting the saddle, let's actually take a look. We might be able to gather those ingredients really quick. I didn't even think about that. Trike saddle. Where's the parasaur at? Parasaur saddle. Fiber, 50 fiber, 80 hide, and 15 wood. Well, we might be able to gather some of those. We'll go here and we're gonna track him. Sorry, this episode's gonna be a little bit longer. I want to tame him since we're here. Grab some of that. That's enough wood to kill some easy stuff here without kicking those birds off. Maybe we go a little bit further up this way. Dangerous decision, but I know this section of the island, and I know raptors can spawn in this area, which raptors would probably be a death sentence for us right now at this stage in the game. And they would likely kill our tame here, or our animal being tamed. And if you attack it while it's being tamed, it will affect the tame in a very, very negative way. That'll make it just really ineffective. You don't want to do that if you can avoid it. There's another parasaur up there I saw. Hide's gonna be the tricky one. I don't think I'll be able to kill you fast enough before you run away from me. No, all sorts of parasaurs down here. But this guy I should be able to kill. Oop, maybe if I can actually hit him. I gotta aggro him so he comes after me. There we go. Headshots are key. Now these things don't do a lot of damage and they're easy to outrun, so I can just back away from them. But they do have a ton of health, so that's the only tricky part about killing them. But he should alone give us enough hide to take care of things. Level 9, we should be able to kill him pretty quick. And they slowly get bloodier as they're getting closer to dying. That's usually the way to tell. If we shoot him on a shell, this guy will do... This is a carbonemus as well. It will do a lot less damage if we shoot him on a shell, because it kind of serves as like a protection for him. We want hide, so we're going to use our stone. Alright, get me enough hide. Come on. Oh yeah, well, that should be plenty of hide. Yeah, 106 from that. Okay, and he's already tamed, our parasaur is, so we're going to run over to him. Level 47, which is awesome. Let's try to get some fiber real quick. We don't need a lot of it. We just need 50. Obviously, in the bottom left-hand corner there, it shows you what you're gathering. So 49 fiber. There we go. That should be plenty right there. Okay. Access inventory. We can actually go into Ars Craft real quick. And parasaur saddle. Boom. How much hide did that take? Oh, 80 of it. So a decent amount. Obviously, taming doesn't normally go that fast, but it will as far as this goes. So there we go. How much can he hold as far as weight goes? 556 is pretty good, and we can be able to upgrade that pretty quick. Every level should be about 30 or 40 more pounds. So here we go. Our first mount that we can actually ride. And we can actually go in our inventory here, and that's before that annoys me. Oop, this one. We'll untrack that. And now we'll ride back to base. I can do this off camera though. This is going to be the end of this episode, guys. If you enjoyed, drop a like down below if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Gamer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Gamer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.